Hello, hello, hello. Finally. Happy Tuesday. Not the morning, but it's still a crafting stream, so a little bit of consistency there. Yeah, I posted in Discord and will let you all know that I had taken my cat to the vet, and the good news is he's fine. The bad news is he's fine, because if he's fine, why isn't he eating? And the vet's like, well, not sure, but we're going to do these couple things. So, it was a necessary trip to the vet, a little frustrating, and so typical with a cat. So typical. They just, I don't know, they go out of body. I think they go out of body. Right? You can do whatever you want with the body. I'm not here. That's how cats handle visits to the vets. And Newman is no exception. He's just like, I don't know. It's just like, no fuss, no nothing. And he's not that way normally, right? First of all, he runs if anybody other than hubby and I come anywhere near him. So, for all of this bustle of people and dogs barking and, smells, I'm sure, that I can't smell, I think that's the only way he handles it. I think he just goes somewhere else for a while. Oh, that we could do that. But, that kind of sounds scary to me, too. I'm not sure I want to go out of my body. It might be fun, but what if I lock the door and forget the key? I'm sure a story's been written about that. Anyway, I've got a notion to work on those felt ornaments that I started at the last time I was down staying at my mom's house, and I haven't worked on them much. I did a stream or two after I got back, but I have put them aside for quite a while, and I thought, I think I ought to pick that up again. That might be fun and different. I feel like I've kind of been in a rut, right? A creative rut. So hopefully this helps a little. Also, I'm going to have no coffee left because I am just slurping this right down. I don't know why, but it tastes good to me right now. Okay, let's go to the other camera. Isn't that a cute picture? That is actually a Christmas card box, and the Christmas cards I sent one year, that was what they look like, right? And I just adore the fact that, he has a knitted hat on and scarf, and it's kind of the classic ripple look, right? And the bird has a matching hat, I love those cards. I am using this right now for another project, which, why do I have ads? I hope this isn't one of those channels that throw ads in a whole bunch of times. We'll find out. Anyway, I have made these. I have more to make, but they are painted with a puffy paint. Right, they're blank. You put your Christmas or whatever. These happen to be Christmas cards. So I just had that stored there. Something else I could do probably sometime. I have all these things started and not anything done. So here are some completed ones that I have done. Whoops. As you can see, I got lots of bling. Hi, Mess Bandit. Got lots of bling. And there are two of the same style in this kit. So I've done the two of that style, and I have one of this style, and I think I have the second one done. Yeah, I'm done with that one too. So I have 6 of them done. It's way too many more to do. And that means I need to start on 1. So let me find my, here's my needles. I want those. Only certain needles work because of going through the sequins. And my directions. So which one do I want to work on next? All right, this one is with the sack. Oh, it's this one. Okay. Oh, wait a minute here. All right, there's those two. There's those two. Uh-huh, there's the other one. Okay. Because you have to have a... Okay, they say front and back. But I haven't done that. And I don't know if I'm going to do that. Let's see here. Where do I have 2 done? Here's 2 done. This goes with that one. Hi, knots and stitches. Okay. They say front and back. Okay. So, supposedly, you put them together, and when you hang them on the tree, you know, you got a front and back. But I don't like the fact that it's just almost impossible to get... I mean, I can sew them together like that. It's okay. I can make it work or trim it or whatever. But if I match up here, let me get in the camera, then see how this is not matching up? This cap goes way above it. And so I don't like the idea of putting them. I am going to trace the pattern and just stitch a felt backing. But I'm waiting until I get the kit done to find out what I have left of the different colors and use that up and then, you know, go from there. So what I've got here, get that out of the way, is the second one of these 2. Right there. Even that doesn't look right at all. You know, I put these legs on. That's what it is. I mean, it's a suit thing, but it kind of looks like I got them back. I got it flipped backwards, right? Based on what this one is. So yeah, there's a lot of reasons for not putting them together. Thank you for asking. Newman is doing fine according to the vet. He did a lot of lab work and it all came back healthy, right? He says Newman is very healthy. However, why he's not eating could be one of 2 things. He does have an injury on his back, which we knew about. He got it about a week ago, and I felt it, and it was never infected. You know, like maybe a bite would get or something like that. And he was like a little ouchy about it. He didn't want me pushing on it, but it wasn't nasty looking or anything like that. I thought it was healing okay. But the vet went ahead and shaved that area, cleaned it, and gave me a antibiotic, oral antibiotic. Fortunately, not a pill. Have you ever tried to give a cat a pill? Oh my gosh. I mean, they are experts at getting that pill out of their mouth. So this is a squirt with a syringe. And he has to have that once a day until it's gone. The vet said he didn't really think he was acting like he was really upset about that injury, suffering from that injury, but he says you never know, so we're going to go ahead and treat it. The second thing is I use a flea drop stuff that goes on the back of his neck once a month, and that is it's for fleas, but the flea worm thing is a cycle. You got to have fleas for the cycle to complete for the cat to have worms. And he's been on it for a while, and they said, we're just going to go ahead and worm him. He's an outside cat. He does all his business outside, so it wasn't like I could find or go and especially because nothing fresh, because he wasn't going, right? And so they said, that's all right, we're just going to worm him. So they wormed him. And, I don't know. It's more frustrating that he's okay, that really, that's not true. I'd be devastated if, he had a terminal illness. But the vet, he felt his insides, did the manipulation and palpitations, and looked in his mouth, and did the lab work, did feline leukemia test, and that was negative. So at this point, I told the cat on the way home, I said, no more faking. I'm just kidding. So hopefully he gets some vim and vigor back and starts eating. Yeah, just making me worry. He just wanted more lap time, I think. He has been on my lap non-stop. But he came home, and he has dry food and canned food, and the whole thing that was so alarming is, like, he lives to eat canned food, and he gets half a can once in the morning, and, half a can in the evening, and he scarfs it right up, and that he hadn't done that since, like, last Friday, and that's why I was worried, right? It was like, that's not right. And he came home, and he went to his dry food. He has a bowl of dry food too. He went to his bowl of dry food, and I'm not making this up. He picked a piece up, and he went crunch, crunch. And he picked a second piece up, and he went crunch, crunch. And then he walked away from the food bowl. He was like, I've eaten. This cat, he is the reason that, I always say I'll never have another cat, but oh gosh, I get so attached to them. They become such a part of our lives, and he's just as attached to hubby too, and hubby to him. So hubby couldn't even such a toddler move. Isn't that the truth? And hubby wouldn't even go with me to the vet. He says, I can't do this. He says, I'm just so afraid they're going to say, sorry, you might as well just put him down. He just was at the end of the spectrum where he just expected the absolute worst, right? So he can't laugh about it like I can, but oh my gosh. And I was saying in the early part of this that Newman, he does this thing at the vet. I have had cats that, they shed like crazy for some reason, and they purr, right? That's their stress thing, right? When they're stressed, they shed like crazy and they purr. Not Newman. He doesn't purr, and he just kind of isn't. It's like he's not there. It's like he actually leaves body, and I'll be back when this foolishness is over with. It's like he isn't there. He doesn't respond to anything. Anybody can pick him up because, there's dogs and all these things barking in other rooms and all, in the waiting room, and he's just like not even fussing or anything. I think he leaves his body. But I'm glad he's back, because he's back. Yeah, they're a worry. I'll tell you. They can be a worry. All right, let's get busy here. It's crazy. Can get more attached to an animal than my husband in many ways, although that's not true because I've never had to deal with the death of a husband, but you know what I'm saying. They really are meshed with you somehow. I got too warm. I bundled up because it felt chilly in the house, but I'm sitting here under this light. Okay, we are going to be doing 4A. 4A is right here. Right here. And it has been forever since I've worked on these. So what I have to do is trace the pattern for these and cut them out of the different colors, and then start following the directions here where it says sew mouth to face. So let's do the tracing first here. Hubby dyeing would be more expensive. That no, that vet bill. Oh, yeah, it would be. It would be. The vet bill was $400 though today. $400. Whew. Thank goodness for credit cards, huh? All right. There's a piece. I can use this piece. The hardest part of this tracing on the wax paper is finding a pen that will actually draw on it. Draw on the wax paper. And I don't think this pen will. I know this pen writes, but let me see. Yeah, it sort of does. Now, I don't do the stuff that's on the inside there. I just do the outline. Now, that isn't working. I need a fine felt tip, but I don't think I have one in here. I should have it in the thing. Okay, I turned the music off. I'm going to turn it back on here in a minute. They were doing an ad every other song. I don't know how, unless they have changed. That's not doing it either. I may be doomed before I start here. Let's go with this. So I'll have to go see if I can find a different channel on Chill Hop. It sounds so quiet. So what are you guys up to today? Mass Bandit, obviously you have a day off. That's wonderful. Go here. I don't know, it feels like I picked the same one.
Hi everyone, Mark Barden here, expanding her promise. On December 14, 2012.
Alright, there we go. You streamed, okay. Found an error and have to frog almost everything put in on the stream, or the whole thing. It's a symmetrical pattern, so I can't fudge it. Yeah, I hear you on that. Okay. Is it worth taking it out of the cloth to have the cloth because you want the cloth again? Or and do you try to save the thread? I always feel the thread's not worth saving, but oh, you're gonna go to a movie this afternoon. What you gonna go see? Are you gonna go see Book Club? I noticed that just came out. That I was waiting to go see that. Okay, and you're not gonna save the flaws. Well, I'm glad it's not everything. Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Yeah, I want to see that one too. That probably hubby would enjoy that more. Today would be a good day to do it here. We're supposed to get sun and warm weather and all of that, and it isn't here yet. It's cloudy, gloomy. Yeah, it tickled my throat. Goodness. Ooh, now, you know what? That tub of popcorn, that's a good deal, because, man, they don't do that at the Cinemark we go to. We have, I think it's $7 is our price. I mean, we get senior citizen and go in the afternoon, which is actually the same. It's the same price for both. Alright, this one's right. This one's left. I can tell the suit. Okay. Tuesday is discount day. Yeah. Okay, I forgot. I have pieces that I have to cut out of the flesh color. So, let me find that. And out of weight. Okay, I need 4A. Oops. 4A's already cut out. Okay. Must be doing 4B. I don't think it matters. It's the same. Okay, we're doing 4B. This does not use any glue. Everything is sewn. Which I like because, you know, glue tends to age and dry and things fall apart. And then I need 4B here. Where's 4B? Right here. Okay, so, oops, what I actually have here are backs. These whites. I'd forgotten that too, because this says 4A. So I can sew this back to that, and then I just have a back. I can do that too. What I did with the rest of my backs. Oh, no. Okay. Mouth comes. Brows curl. Beard, palm, boot cuffs, brim, cuffs. Alright. I need a little thing of red for the mouth, and that was not on the, that wasn't on the pattern. Ah, I missed it. Right down there. Okay. Little piece of red. Crazy fiddly, right? It is. It's crazy fiddly. Mouth to face. Okay. I am going to need my trash can there. It's there. I cut these pieces out and sew them. I don't cut all the pieces and then sew. I'm too apt to lose stuff, stop whenever, and then don't have it, can't find it. Alright, let's make this a little rounder. And we're going to sew this with one little strand of, I assume this is embroidery thread that they gave me. Although there's no actual embroidery. Boy, I am just... Welcome to allergy season. Oh my lord. Sorry about that, folks. Okay. It kind of looks like a nose instead of a mouth, but we're gonna move it down a little bit. Hide the knot underneath it, hopefully. So, I made a terrible knot. Am I getting that in the camera? Yeah, it's tiny. But now this is not fine sewing. It's just making sure, catch the top and bottom. By now I'm all stuffed up. Okay. What's next? I may use my red thread. Let me check. Oh, 2 pink sequins to face for cheeks. Alright. Well. And you notice I have this one, and you can't, I mean, the pink sequins are right there. You can hardly see them. They're right there. Alright. I have to use sometimes it's more the beads than the sequins. The sequins aren't a problem. Oh, my little pieces of red scrap. Didn't know I had put those in there. And I must have put pink in here. No. Alright, so there's only a couple pink. So they're kind of hard to find. In fact, it doesn't look like they're in there. Where did I put them? Where'd I put them? I think I put them in a plastic bag. Yes. Yes. Okay. Let's close this up. Here's one. And there's another one. Reused bags. That one says sugar cookies. Alright, I have to remember how to put sequins on. Holy mackerel, that just flipped right off the table. Oh, for Pete's sakes. Well, I'll never find that. I'll have to dig out another pink. Okay, I don't remember how to put sequins on. Let me see if I can. Oh, it's a bead. That's what. That's what it is. It's a bead. You go back down through the bead. Okay. That's why I need the thin needle, because you have to go back down through the bead. Or beside the bead. There we go. Hubby went to, he wants Dairy Queen for dinner. He sent me a pic of the DQ Blizzard. That's funny. That's dinner? Nope. Nope. Nope and nope. I don't know. It probably would if I just focus on it. You could see how slow it is for me. Alright, I need another pink sequin because I dropped one and hopefully I don't even see it shining down there. I don't know where it went. Hopefully I have. I'll find it later. I will only have one. A Santa with only one rosy cheek. I guess I could use red, but... I got a green one. Pink. Doesn't look like there's a lot of pink in here. I think I'm going to be making them with reds anyway. I sure don't see pinks, a lot of pinks in there. looks good. And then we've got beard, brim, hat, and palm. Alright, beard is white. So we can tie off this red. I'll have to sew with white. Yeah, popcorn shrimp sounds good. Okay, let me cut the beard out. That's the mustache. That's the brim. There's the beard. Yeah, maybe I need a week marathon stream of making Christmas ornaments. Boy, I think I'd get tired of it by day 3. But maybe not. They're fun to do. They're just real fiddly. Alright. Beard goes here. So it just gets sewed across the top there. I have to tell you, I've been doing, I talk about it every once in a while, ancestry for my family. And I was working on that. And what they do is they give you the brim. What they call leaves, because, you know, it's your family tree, right? And they're basically one person, and all these what they call leaves for that one person, and they are records basically. They're census records, and they're marriage documents and birth certificates, and you know, anything that's public record like that. All right, I need the brim here. So, was doing a great grandfather, and he was born in the 1890s or 80s, 1880s, I'm not sure which. But anyway, he was in census, and I was looking at each one, and what the census records show is, what questions they ask and the responses. And what cracked me up, I burst out, I really did laugh out loud and read it to my husband. One of the census questions in 1930 was, do you own a radio? I was like, oh my gosh, that is just like amazing, right? It was such new technology, right? Do you own the newest technology there is right now? Oh my goodness. How many have I finished? These. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. And I'm working on number 6. And I believe there are... Does it say here? No. Makes 13 ornaments. Ask me why they gave you 13. But they did. They gave you 13. Okay, so this is the brim. Don't you put the hat on? Yeah, I think I have to put the hat on behind it. Okay. I cut the hat out of the red. Oh, I didn't count this one. So that's 6. Oops. I'm looking for this. Yeah, I can get a hat out of there. Just barely. Yeah, and the crazy part is when I bought this kit, I bought a second one that is other Christmas ornaments, not Santa's. This was all Santa's, but it was like, what was I thinking? Doesn't look right. Have it upside down? Yeah. Boy, that doesn't look like that at all. That is weird. I don't even know what I did with the pattern piece. Alright, I don't know what happened, but that did not end up being... Is this something else? I'll hang on to it, but I don't think so. I'm gonna get a regular piece of red here. Maybe I was trying to skip too much. Alright, sew this hat on. not worried about the stitches showing because I've got the white brim to put over it. Nope. Don't want to cover his eyes up. So it goes like that. I need a new home for these scissors. Keep catching it with the thread. And I'm really afraid I'm going to push those off the edge. You know, I sewed that the wrong way. It's supposed to go the other way. Easy fix. Hadn't tied any knots or anything. It is supposed to go this way. Yep. Oh, that looks so much better. don't think we sew the sequins on, white sequins on just yet. Where's my instructions here? Okay. I need to do the palm and the beard and or brows and curl. Okay, so it's all white. All right, palm goes on the hat. Man, that's small. When I was working on these other ones, I did one an afternoon, right, which was like maybe 3 hours of work. The only reason I don't have more done is because I just haven't worked on it. I just haven't worked on it. I'm going to go ahead and put the white sequin on this. There's only one here, and I don't want to run another thread up there. So, white sequins are not. They are in a bag also. Boy, that hole is really off center. Okay. Okay. Next is brows and curl. Let's see, the curl goes right in the middle of the face like a little curl of hair coming out. Of course, the brows go over the eyes. Brows look like clouds. I think this is why I have a smaller pair of scissors. Let's see if they work. Not really. Ooh, those are dull. Okay. Can't even see the curl. I'm sure it's kind of white on white here. But it is adding dimension, of course. The most fun thing of this is doing the sequins. But they really do put the whole thing together and then put the sequins on. Well, I forgot his mustache. Oh, it's next. Okay. I was going to say, there's an awful lot of mouse showing there. It's because... A stash. Now he looks like Santa. Hello, how is Newman? He's good. Guitar Nut, welcome. He is okay. He is back home. They didn't find much of anything, with the exception of a bite that we knew about but didn't think was bad. But evidently, maybe he had a little more infection going than we thought. So he's on liquid antibiotics once a day. Gonna be all right. Henri cat. We'll see if he starts eating. That's what I really was. And the vet didn't seem as concerned about it as I was. But felt that he'd start eating again pretty soon. They did tell me if he doesn't start eating like I think he should, come back in a week, but we'll see. All right. One Santa face. Ho, ho, ho. Let's see here. What's next? We got the cuff and mitten to outstretched arms. Oh, well, that means I need the body, right? I have to cut that out of red. Baby Newman is actually 12 years old. Of course, yes, he's our baby, but... And even the vet's office, all the girls in the office, when they talk to you about your pet, just because I think they have 100 names to remember, but, they call your baby, they say your baby. I really like the vet. This is first time for me to meet, although I vet at that veterinary practice. I actually have not had to take Newman in since he was a year old when we got him from Humane Society. He went in for a follow-up checkup and I think a second rabies shot or something. I'm not sure. Anyway, he's been healthy enough that I haven't had to do anything else than that. So, this might be a different vet. I don't know. They do come and go, but I really liked him. He was gentle, thorough, expedient, right? No chit-chat, just... ask questions. So It's a very busy practice. But it's in our little town, so it's nice. I was worried though. You know, last night was not easy. Just wondering what would happen. And like I said, hubby was just not going to go in because he was sure that they would say, oh, no, Newman's got to stay here. Gonna, basically hospital. Alright. This goes like this. Let's see. I'm putting on a cuff and a mitten. Cuff and a mitten. Okay. I can take this off of here. I'll leave the thread loose. This is the right one. Need the right hand. Thumb up. Thumb up. Sewed it to the back, okay. And white thread. Oh my goodness. Time. This is so fiddly. The time just flies when I work on it. This makes me miss Florida because that's where I started these. I was sitting on the screened-in porch, of course, the weather was beautiful, and now, if the weather does like it's supposed to, we're going to have a couple nice days, and I can get some porch time here. Oh, thank you. I do need that knots. In fact, my knot here didn't work. Came right out. Okay. Stretch break. Oh, that feels good. All right. Get it all loose. Hydrate. Got a mug of water here. My coffee is cold. I won't be drinking that anyway. In fact, after stream, I'm going to get some iced tea, I believe. All right, we need a cuff. Hi, knitter. You're working on a knitted bird for a friend. It's hard to think of Christmas so soon. Yeah. And Guitarna says, I just started a new 3D print. Some sock blockers. Yes. In sparkly pink. Yes. First of all, yay for sock blockers. I love those. And second, 3D printing. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. One cuff, one mitten. I think the belt is probably next. Let's see here. Boots and boot cuffs. Alright, so we need black. Do the right one first. I don't know if this is going to work with white thread or if I'm going to have to change maybe to a red. Okay, let me round this a little bit. And it goes right there. Now the cuff goes over that. Oh boy, that looks big. It looks like he has a club foot. I think I'll pare that down a little bit. I probably got it too small. Yeah, that's better. Oh, I have to tie this off. Anyway, I can't go all the way down there. That won't work. I don't know why this thread is so hard to knot. It doesn't want to do like the... Okay. Oh, Guitar Nut, I wanted to tell you your yarn in Discord that you've been working so hard on was just beautiful. You really did do a wonderful job on that. Looks so nice. Boot cuff. Yep. Leave the red. Naspin said, frog to the point of the mistake. Wow, okay. That's awesome. Where was I? I was over here. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, no, no. I've got to go. I hear a cat fight. No, please, no. Oh, I'll tell you that cat. I'll be back. Oh, goodness. Ugh. All right, it wasn't Newman. It wasn't Newman. He's right down here. I don't know which camera. Anyway, we have two feral cats that they bounce back and forth between the barns and the neighbors and our garage, and we have a crawl space underneath the house, right? And they bounce around on that all the time. Come up here. And I heard, cat fight. And I went to the garage door off of the kitchen and yell, "Get in here, get in here, get in." And no Newman. So I go to the front door, which is the front porch, and I'm about ready to open the door and yell for him. And he's coming down the stairs upstairs like, "Hey!" What? I don't think he even knows what's going on. You want to show your owie? You're sitting the wrong way here. I don't think you can. It's the wrong camera. Let me change cameras. You're falling off? You're falling off? Alright. Well, can't see it. It's black skin. It's on the other side. Yeah, it's right there. That's where it's shaved. And so yes, yay for Newman. Yeah, I'm so glad. I have to go block the cat door though, so I'm not going to stay on. I think that if he stays here with me, that's fine, but I can't work on anything while he's sitting on my lap, so I think we're going to call it for today. And I'll spend a little more time holding him. Here. There we go. There we go. Yeah. You had a rough day, didn't you? Had a rough couple days. I think you're feeling better, though. Yeah, I think you're feeling better. He's got a slick spot here. That's where they put the worm medicine. That worm medicine is not it goes through the skin. It's not a oral. And he had his white ruff was just like all sticking out like somebody had spiked his hair, because that's where they drew the blood from jugular, and they had swabbed the fur and everything. They had just doused it with alcohol, right, to be clean. He looked like he had spiked fur. But we've rubbed that all off, haven't we? Yeah. Yeah. So his lab work was very healthy, which is really, that's not really the reason I want to go to the vet, right? Just to find out I have a healthy cat. But I'm really glad. I'm really, really glad, because he's getting up there. And, we don't know anything about he was pulled off the streets. He was feral by the Humane Society. And other than that, he's just had really good, not stressful life, because he's got all this land to run on, and he can go out there and hunt and have exercise and sleep all the time if he wants to. So he's got a good life. And I think that means he's got some good years left ahead of him here, if he doesn't get picked on by something again. The vet was not real sure. He did not think it looked like a bite. And okay, Guitar Nut. you have a great week, and I'll see you on Discord, or I'll talk to you whenever. Take care. And the vet, I told him, I said, we have hawks. And he just kind of looked at me, and he didn't say anything yes or no, but we had one cat that had a really severe injury where a hawk really got him. Got the talons in him a couple places. And so, but, it doesn't even look like a puncture wound. It looked more like a slice of the skin, which sounds owie, but I can't imagine how or what he would have gotten to do that. Didn't need stitches, just needed cleaned off and get it air on it so it heals. Huh. Yeah. I know this isn't the kind of lap you like, because I stretch my legs out in a recliner. That's what he likes. And then he just sleeps. I don't know, we've been talking what to do about the feral cats. It's not like we live in the city where you end up with a lot of cats. And, we are out in the country. I mean, these cats have done something, they have done what I really always have wanted, and that is they've become barn cats. And the only difference is I think they're both males. Which is why I'm not ending up with a whole bunch of kittens and stuff like that. But it's kind of weird because they're not males that are intact tend to run pretty wide territories. I mean, they go a lot more than what these cats do. They're just hanging around for the most part. So it's hard telling whether they are or if they've been neutered, but they are feral, true feral. They won't come up to you. They won't, accept Newman, and they don't do like a lot of cats will do when they aren't real sure of being in the country or whatever, or they know that there's a good solid food supply in a house, right? People feed cats. They can tell that if with another cat around, and so they make friends, and they make themselves part of the household. And I've had plenty of cats that have done that over the years, but these two just won't do that. They just won't have anything to do with us, and they want to stay the way they're living on whatever they can catch. And I think there's a gray one and a yellow one. And I think the gray one was kind of an escapee, maybe dumped, I don't know, but it was wearing a flea collar for quite a while, and now I notice the last couple of months it's not been on there. It got it off somehow. I think I'll put my lid on my beads, cat. So if we bump them, there we go. Should we see if there's anybody streaming we can raid? Let's see here. I'm going to mute the music here a little bit. Let's go see who's on Twitch. Who's streaming? You're on Crafter's Corner. Oh, cat. Alright. You can sit up there, I guess. Yarnia. Newman's leaving. Awkwardish Panda. Painting. Chen Chen Chinoa. I'm going to go take a look at the one I don't follow. It's stained glass. I love stained glass. Another one is paper crafting. This is the for real stained glass stuff. Okay, let's, oh, I need to plug in so I can hear this first. I guess she's not talking. All right. Her name is LL Cool Lib. And she's making a sea urchin. That's okay, Mass Bandit. Thank you for hanging around. I thought actually you had left a little earlier, so I'm glad you got your project frogged, and enjoy the movie. Hopefully it is going to be really good.
Ooh. Brother Rufus is Warren Buffett.
She is wearing a mask and talking through a mask, so that might...
I hope you can't hear that when that happens. My new computer is great, but it does make a lot of noise when the fan turns on.
Join Twitch today.
And it startles
Oh
me
my
every
gosh.
time.
I may not be able to raid. Huh. Okay, I'm not going to raid because it thinks I'm not signed into Twitch. I thought it had that fixed, but thank you, Mass Bandit. Yeah, okay. Sorry about that.
Warren Buffett? Okay.
Let me mute her. I'm not muted, am I? No. I can see my mic bouncing. Where's my... There we go. Alright. It's been fun. I was really enjoying working with that felt. It's been a while since I've done that, and It's fiddly, but one little piece at a time. I like the end results. I guess that's what really is important, right? That's what makes it fun. So I will be back on Thursday evening, back to spinning. And meanwhile, have a wonderful middle of the week. You all take care. Sorry about the raiding thing. Sometimes I just can say raid and it'll go, right? And sometimes it tells me I have to sign into Twitch. And I signed into Twitch before I started streaming, so I'm not going to sign. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. Take care, everybody. Go browse. Find somebody fun to watch. And I'll see you later. Take care. Bye.